This is Will here, back again with another video, and today's kind of like my part 2 video on my custom psycho stabbing clown guy. So I actually did take off all of his costume to kind of show you guys how I made him. Oh, and I just realized I didn't put his other arm back on. Okay, there we go, I have his other arm on now. But I did say in my last video that I'd get a video this weekend, show you guys how I made him and his mechanics and everything, and talk a bit more about him. But it's Monday now, and I'm just recording it now because I had kind of a busy weekend. It's, you know, really hot out now and nice out, and I was outside helping opening the pool and all that. But about this guy now. So yeah, like I said, I took all of his clothes except for his pants. That's the thing, his pants can't come off unless I unscrew all of these screws to take this whole thing off, to take his pants off. But I just did that for now. So he's built with these 2x1s on the side for his legs and across the middle, then a 1x1 up the middle, and then same with his arms are all 1x1s. And then this, I'll show you guys how he works and everything as well. So this is his stabbing arm. So how it works is when he goes down, I gotta tape some of this on. I have these foam pieces taped on, but not these pieces yet. So when he goes down, the weight of the hand, also the arm doesn't stab without his hand on, so the weight of the hand brings it down, and then it hits this screw right here, and that's what this is for. It hits this screw so it stops, and then when he comes back up, it pulls it back. And if you saw my last video on him, and his arm was staying down here, that's because this wasn't tight enough. So when it went down, it just kind of didn't pull it back. It pulls it back now because there's no weight on the hand. So I just need to tighten this a bit and maybe put the screw up a bit higher so it only comes down to like there. Plus he comes out really far, and I don't want anyone to actually get hit by them. So his main mechanism is right here. It's actually a Peekaboo controller from Fright Props, and I have it hooked up to their torque motor from Fright Props as well. So he's programmed into the Peekaboo controller. You can go to Fright Props and look all about them. I'm not going to teach you how I hooked it up and everything, but there's lots and lots and lots of videos on Fright Props to show you how to, and I just watched all those videos to learn how to do this. So this will spin like that, and then once it spins, it pushes his body forward. And it gives him a really violent movement because his head and his arms are pretty heavy because his head's all clay. Mostly clay, actually. It's a styrofoam head on clay. That's how his head attaches on some wooden doweling. This is his head, so I'll kind of show you guys his head a bit. I sculpted this face and everything on it. So yeah, I'm happy with how it turned out. It looks pretty creepy. I gotta get some more blood and add some blood into his, I don't know, skin, his inner mouth. I don't know, it's just like exposed flesh because his mouth is like forced open with these. They were gonna be small stitches, but they were so small they started cracking and falling off, so these look fine. But yeah, he's got like this forced smile, and I want to add some blood in there to make it look a bit more bloody. And his clown nose, and then his eyebrows, and his eyes. His hair is actually from an old wig. I just cut pieces off and glued it onto his head. And then his hat, I sculpted that with monster clay. It's got a little messy bits back here, but you can't see that from the front. He's got a little piece from the styrofoam head, but yeah, this is his head, so I'll put it back on. Actually, wait, I'm just gonna show you guys him in action. Oh yeah, this is his speaker as well. You can adjust the volume. I gotta put tape over that to cover the green light from glowing. So I'll show you his mechanism in action. Like I said, the arm doesn't go down without weight on it. I think this arm is actually posable too. yeah, it's posable, so you can kind of have it out there. I usually just keep it to his side. But yeah, and like I said, these shoes, I have weight to put under the shoes to hide them. But I don't have it on right now, so he might fall forward a bit. That's why he's kind of rocking, because he needs a lot of weight. Because he moves so violently that he'll fall right over. Both ways as well. If there's no weight on the front like this, he'll fall to the front. If there's no weight on the back, he'll just fall back because he comes up and down so hard like that. And you know, I don't actually, if anyone knows me, like, personally, like, anything on my channel, I don't have anything clown related. But this year I'm gonna try to do, because I'm doing like 4 different kind of themed rooms in my haunt, and I'm gonna do a clown one. So I'm gonna need some clowns this year, but I don't want to like have to buy some and then, you know, have them next year and I don't know what to do with them. With him, I can have him for this year and I can kind of reskin him next year into something else. Because you can reprogram everything on him. You can change the audio and everything on it, and I can just, you know, give him a new costume, make a new head, because it's really fun to just sculpt those heads. And he'd be good to go as something else next year. I had an idea of making him like a, I don't know, some sort of mad scientist with like a syringe or something, and like a whole lab coat on, or something. That's a next year idea, or I can do something else that's along those lines. It'd be cool. So yeah, kind of on that topic, I'm working on another clown. Here's his body. I'm gonna put a motor here to make it turn left and right. There's his head. There's a sneak peek of his head. It lights up, but I don't think the wires are connected right. There, they kind of flicker. But yeah, back onto him. I can show you one more time of his thing in action. Okay, so that's pretty much all of his body. I have these foam shoulders and they're like old knee pads from like volleyball. I have no idea where these are from. But yeah, these are, I use those for shoulder pieces because they were just in storage. And these are just pool noodles. I need to attach those still. And inside of his costume, I actually have a sheet of packing foam, or this packing sheets, to kind of make, because when he comes, it kind of comes back up, his clothes would like go and you can see this pole. So this is just, you know, stiffer, so I can just attach it to the front and it gives him kind of some more shape. So I think I'll just put him back together now and kind of demo him again and talk my last little bits about him that I need to, and then that'll be it for this video. Okay, so I think it's about a week or 2 later. I know I said I was gonna get that video during that weekend, but I just got busy with a lot of school stuff and, you know, other stuff I had doing. But yeah, sorry if anyone was expecting that last weekend. I don't know if many people were expecting it, but hopefully I didn't make anyone, you know, upset about that or anything. I don't know. But I did actually do a lot throughout that span of the 2 weeks that I didn't post anything. I repositioned his arm. It used to just be straight down, but then I kind of cut it in the middle and just gave him more of a, I don't know. You can also adjust it if you want it to be down more and all that, so he can kind of have his arm down like that. I still have to adjust his waist area. It's a little bit weird with the foam. And then I painted his base black and added weights under his shoes. And I added a bit of blood to his face. It's a little hard to see on camera. It just looks, on camera it just looks like his face is a little pink, but in real life you can see like the red blood. You can see it on his face. It's just weird on camera. I'm not sure why. But yeah, I just want to finish off this video. I'm going to be trying to post a lot more on my channel. I'll probably do an edited demo of him, and I don't know, I don't know if I'll do any more videos on him. I'll probably just do an edited demo, but I'm also playing around with different audio files on him, trying to find one that I like. So if you have any comments about him, you want to ask me how I made him, anything like that, I'll for sure answer your questions and get back to you on that. So yeah, go ahead and ask any questions, and that's about it. I don't really think I have anything else I have to say about him. Hopefully you guys like him. I know I got a lot of nice comments about him, so that made me happy. So thank you guys for watching this video, and I'll see you in the next one.